So now we're going to put grease on our clutch fork. So there's several places that we're going to want to grease this. We're going to want to put some grease on the actual forks here and here. You want to make sure where the pivot ball goes has plenty of grease as well. Then on the reverse side, you want to put some grease on the very top of those little hill area there on both sides there. And now we're ready to put on our throwout bearing. Grease it up real good on the inside as well. This is more for sliding back and forth on the retainer sleeve. Okay. So next we're going to put the throwout bearing on the actual clutch fork. And so what you want to pay attention to is if you look at the throwout bearing, it has a little peak to it. So you want that to be facing this area. And then as you slide the bearing in, on the reverse side, you want to make sure that both of these forks, there you go, that the bearing slides in on both of those forks. So that's how it should look. You want to make sure that it's in just like that. Okay, so before installing the clutch fork, you're going to come in and put grease on the input shaft. You want it right on the nose of it there, where it's going to be going in and going into the pilot bearing. You also want grease on the actual retaining sleeve here. Even though we put grease on the bearing on the inside where it's going to be riding, it's good just to grease up both of these. And truth be told, as you're using your clutch here and the bearing sliding on this, it's probably going to push some of this grease off. And then you can also put some down in the splines of the actual input shaft. And then the pivot ball needs a good amount of grease on the front of it too. Okay, so now you're ready to take your clutch fork with the throwout bearing installed and slide it over the retainer sleeve. And then you just want to make sure you get those two forks in there behind the pivot ball and push upward. There you go. Now your clutch fork is installed.